People ask that we see clearly from the words of Tefilas HaDerech what it was that people were afraid of. Oyev, Orev, Chayos, Roves. What the pirates and bandits of old, the wild animals that roamed the roads. It sounds like the whole idea of Tefilas HaDerech was made for a time when the roads, the intercity roads, were deserted. And that was a great place for pirates, bandits, and wild animals. But how does that apply today? So I'd like to share with you a yesod. It's based on the Maral. Tefilas HaDerech was not just made in reaction to the situation on the roads in those days. It's a matter of there being different levels of hashgacha in different places. In the yishuv where people live, there's special protection. That's a place that is inhabited. That's a place for human beings to live and thrive, and Hashem sees to it that they do so. Of course, there are tragedies, but they are a fluke. They make a lot of noise, and we can come to think that that's what happens all the time. But they're the exception, not the rule. Intercity roads, and the halacha is it's where the roads are outside of where people live. Not only past the city limits, but you don't have homes one after another. That's not a mokom yishuv. That's not a place where people are living. That's not where they dwell. And as a result of that, you don't have that special hashgacha, those things that Hashem does to see to it that everyone's safe. And because of that, you need a special tefillah. And although, of course, the words are referring to what was common in those days, but that's not really the issue. The issue is that you're no longer in the yishuv. You're no longer where people live. Where people live, Hashem accommodates. Where people live, Hashem set it up so that they would be safe. Again, when things are not safe, it's a fluke. When you're dealing with a place outside the yishuv, you don't have that level of protection. And as a result of it, you have to have a special schus of prayer, and that's why Tefilas HaDerech was made. That's true today also. Well, hopefully there aren't pirates and bandits and wild animals on the roads, but nevertheless, there's still the need for that extra tefillah. Similarly, when one is not on the road, he's in the air. There's a need for the same thing. The air is not where people live. There are no cities up there. That's not a place where people dwell. That's not what it was made for. As a result of that, that special hashgacha, Hashem's special protection that is made for where people are, to see to it that they're safe, that doesn't exist there. And one has to call upon it to come. And that's done by Tefilas HaDerech. That is the purpose of Tefilas HaDerech.